Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caroline, and if it's the first time stopping by, you are definitely welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to leave some comments below. Be sure to turn on the notification so that you should not miss out on the next video. So in today's video, I am going to talk about your ideal man, because most of the lady, they normally used to come up with this thing like ideal man, in the case of Rachel, because for Rachel, I always give an example to her, don't follow such kind of an example, with me. I think that it's very important that for some of us ladies, we have to avoid this mentality of like, I think for us ladies, most of the time, we've got this vision, of dreaming that we're going to meet, because normally when you talk about an ideal man, it means that ideal man, you want him to be perfect, but you have to understand that in this world, you will never meet a man who's perfect, because if you are going to be stuck saying that your ideal man has to be tall, he has to be thick, he has to be muscular, my sister, you are going to wait for many years, waiting for that man who's muscular, waiting for that man who's very smart. You are not going to find such kind of a man. You have to be very open, to anything that comes. The reason why I say that you have to be very open to anything that comes, for me personally speaking, I'm one person that can never I don't think that I can sit down and say that I'm going to have an ideal man. Of course, for me, I pray that in the future, as time goes on, I should get a good man who's going to love me for who I am. That's one of the most important thing, but I'm not going to stand here and on YouTube, targeting a certain kind of people, saying that, oh, I want my ideal man to be tall, I want my ideal man to be smart, I want my ideal man to have muscular, I want my ideal man to be what he should be, a psychologist, I want my ideal man to be a nurse. No, if I'm going to be targeting such kind of people, you have to know that it's either I'll look as if I'm a gold digger. It was in the same case of Rachel. Look at the embarrassment that our sister went through, when she was dating Henrik. Henrik was I don't know if that guy was a Caucasian or just white, so she was she was so much into that guy, to an extent whereby she even made a vision board, saying that she wants a white man who's smart, a white man who's educated. She wanted a white man who has got money. Of course, can you imagine, coming here on YouTube saying such kind of thing, not knowing at how people are going to look at her. So for some of you ladies out there, avoid this ideal man that you put in your imagination, in your vision, because if you are going to continue coming up with your ideal man, just know that you are going to waste your time, living a single life, because no man is going to approach you knowing that you are a gold digger, knowing that you are targeting them because they've got money, because they've got the red car. Look at our sister Rachel, she was targeting this white man who have got the good education, who have got the red cars, who have got money. She said it on her on her channel, her ideal man. For some of you who still remember that video, you can correct me down here in the comment section. I still remember, whereby she was saying that her ideal man has to be smart, her ideal man has to have money, her ideal man has to have a car, he has to be ambitious. Let me tell you, there's a men in this world who have never gone to university. But let me tell you, my dear sisters and brothers, if you get a good man who loves you for who you are, regardless if he has never gone to university, he's going to treat you like a queen. There's some other men, let me tell you, some other men don't see them like that. They can go to university, study psychology, they can become engineer, but if they marry you, just like in the case of Rachel, I'm sure that guy, Henrik, he was very smart. Maybe he was he went to university or what, but it was not even a match. Why? Because her target, it was not that guy, because she wanted somebody with money. Unfortunately, that man, he never had money. That man was very smart. He knew already that Rachel wanted to use him, but he was very smart that, as you know, here in European countries, most of the time, these people, they are very smart when it comes to money, most especially to us African, they know already that we African, most of the time, we are after them because of money, because of the mentality, that personality that we always used to show them, because if you come here on YouTube, just like, for example, right now, I'm a single lady, I cannot come here on YouTube and start to say that, oh, I want to get married to a man who has got money. Because if I put myself out here and start to target those men who have got money, they're going to take advantage of me. That is either they're going to use me, it's either they're going to sleep with me, and then after that dump me. Just like in the situation for Rachel, because she was targeting a white guy. She got with a white guy, but that white guy was very smart for her, she was thinking that maybe she was going to use the guy. No, their guy is the one who used her, and left her alone, being what? Crying in her apartment alone. You can be smart. You can go to university and study any kind of courses, but if you've got that mentality of gold digger, no man will stay with you. Because some other African lady, they've got this mentality of gold digger mentality, of not working very hard to get their own money, because even if you go to university, make sure that you shouldn't be like targeting people, because I know that some people, when they go to university, they normally used to struggle, in order for them to be done with with studying there at university. You find that those are the people who have got a problem. People like Rachel, they are the ones who have got a problem in getting good men who are going to love them for who they are, because most of the time, they think about the time whereby they never used to have a good sleep, when they used to study, memorizing the books, that's the reason why you see that most of the time such kind of people, who have suffered studying, they are the people who have got a problem when it comes to getting good men, because their mentality is about, since I studied at university, I should get a good man who's on my level. My sister, that level, you see even now, where is she now? That white man just dumped her like this, gone with his life. She's single, left with that ideal man in her head. So for some of you, you have to be very wise. Don't make your brothers, don't suffocate your brothers just because you are smart, all those things, If you love a person for who he is, If God blesses him, tomorrow or maybe another day, he might become one of the billionaire or one of the richest men, not a situation whereby even when you are walking, everybody will be saying, oh, look at that, Rachel, is that a girl who was on YouTube, who was targeting a white guy, and a white guy with a car, a white guy with money, a white guy who's ambitious, a white guy who's a traveler, people will people will be ashamed of you, and then they will think that what kind of a lady does that, So it's very important that for me, I want everybody, in terms of choosing a man, don't target these people who are going to give you a headache, yet already that you're not going to be happy, So see you guys in my next video, and I hope you're going to take good care of yourself. So bye bye, my lovely people. Bye.